First up today, we're in the kitchen cooking with Thunder Bay. Everyone's looking forward to spring and warmer weather. I can't wait. And you know what that means? It means firing up that grill.
How cool is that?
You hear the sizzle?
Yeah, I hear it. Today, Executive Chef Mike Stigler is here with the mega pork chop.
Mega.
I call it the mother of all pork chops, and it's served up two different ways, and we're going to demonstrate both. Do you hate it when I do my, like, woo-woo?
Doesn't bother me, no.
See, guys?
I got sisters, a wife, nieces,
like that,
daughter.
right?
They're all a little loopy.
Out of control.
So I'm used to loopy females around me.
Okay, good. Thank you.
And I mean that in the best way possible.
Amen. Applause in the background over here. You look skinny mini, by the way. Did you go like running?
Yeah,
like
I've lost a little bit of weight.
Marathons?
Yeah.
Are you not eating your good cooking?
I have no choice but to eat my good cooking because otherwise I wouldn't know how good it is. But I'm just eating more sensible portions, trying to be a little bit healthier in my choices.
Stuff?
Yeah.
Good for
You're a
you.
thin
You
guy
look great.
anyway, but I just noticed it in your face just
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
You look great. All right, so what you
else
making for us?
So speaking of eating light, let's make some gigantic pork chops.
The mother pork chops, as Molly called
the Big Daddy pork chops. Yeah.
This looks great.
So I have pork chops two different ways here. These are both on our menu at dinner time out at Thunder Bay. And these are 14-ounce pork chops from Truebridge Farms. And they're an all-natural farm that uses absolutely no antibiotics or growth hormones or anything like that in any other pork products. So you can tell that these are really nice and thick cut all the way around. And then they have this nice long bone on the end of it. And that's kind of where we get the name Tomahawk Chop from, because it's kind of like a tomahawk. Wow. Like so. So this is our tomahawk chop. Like I said, we have it two different ways. This is the plain version, and then this one over here we have marinating for the sweet chili pork chop.
Awesome.
So this is marinating in a mixture of sweet chili sauce, a little bit of teriyaki.
Let's tip that up. Yeah, there you go.
It has some red pepper in there. We've got some cilantro, some lime, and we season these up probably about 2 days in advance, and we put them into a bag and let them just marinate all the way up until service. So that way the marinade gets all the way into the actual chop itself.
So the point of it is more flavor rather than tenderness, or does the marinade tenderize it
well,
also?
this pork is tender as it is, so you don't really need it for the tenderizing properties so much as you do for the flavor properties, because you really want to impart that flavor in there, and the longer you can let it marinate, the better. So what I'm doing here is just wrapping around a little bit of aluminum foil around the long French cut bone. The reason being is that because these are so thick, they take a little while to cook, and if you leave them on there, the bone ends up getting all charred black and everything. And this way you can leave this on here like so. So I've got these two here that are marinated and ready to go, and then I've got a couple other ones over here in the pan that I started ahead because, like I said, these things take quite some time to cook. And
Do you think those grill pans that you're using give the same sort of flavor as an outdoor grill? Just
similar,
less smoky?
yeah. I mean, it depends on what kind of setup you have in your kitchen insofar as how much flavor you can get off of it. Because if you have like an open window by where you're cooking, you can take like some wood chips and put them right there in the pan with it, you know, and you can get that real smokiness. But if you're like me at my house, my kitchen's in the center of the house with no windows. So anything I cook in my kitchen, the whole house smells like that for, days afterwards. So, I mean, you're a little bit limited in that way. But you can see these chops that we've got going here. And I started these this morning, and these probably took like about 35 minutes to cook or so. This one here is a sweet chili chop. And you can see the color that's developed on here. And a lot of that color that's developed on here is a result of the sweet chili mixture that has been marinated in there. I mean, it looks like it's a little bit dark on the outside, but what that does is it forms a delicious crust out there. And then this one here is the plain one. You can see this is a little bit light. Yeah, you want it to look dark because sweet chili has got a lot of sugars in it, and that's going to caramelize up on the grill. A
lot of people would like to sometimes grill inside just for ease, convenience, whatever. Are most grill pans the kind that you have to treat with like an oil after you wash them or whatever?
The best ones really are, because what you're going to want is cast iron, because cast iron can go ahead and take a lot of high heat without necessarily burning anything on there, and it's going to evenly distribute your heat as well. And anytime you use cast iron, you want to treat it with a little bit of special care. I mean, not that you have to baby it. It's actually kind of the opposite of having to baby it. You can expose it to a lot of high heat, but at the same time, you want to make sure that you don't, throw it in the dish machine or the dishwasher, because that's going to kind of ruin that coating that you got on there. So what we're going to do here is go ahead and remove this foil delicately from the French cut bone, and you can see how nice that looks. The bone did not get burned at all that. And then from there, we're going to go ahead and brush this with an additional little bit of sweet chili. Now, this is the same type of glaze that we had it marinating in. So what you're doing here is kind of reintroducing a little bit of that same flavor that you have marinated in the chop, and then you're going to put some more of it on the top. Now this is not obviously the same marinade because this one had raw pork in there. What you want to do is when you make up your marinade, separate some out that you're going to use later on for the basting.
You can't just heat this up and it
you know,
won't
there are
kill it
different
off.
schools of thought on there. Some say that you can, but I never do because I don't want to put something, I mean, even if I heat it up and cook it, I still have that feeling like I'm putting some raw stuff on there.
Okay.
I just like to do it
Be
separate.
safe.
Yep, and then this here is going to be a little bit of cilantro pesto. So this is fresh cilantro, which is pureed up with a little bit of olive oil, some garlic, lime, because that lime is going to tie in there really nice with the flavors that we got going in the pork. And we're just going to kind of scatter this randomly around the chop, and that's going to introduce some color and a delicious little burst of acidity on there as well.
You are naughty.
I'm done, yeah. That is the sweet chili pork chop.
That
on the
sweet
menu
chili
for dinner,
sauce, like you just want to drink it.
Yeah, oh, it's so good. I mean,
good.
it's good on pork, it's good on chicken, you know, it's good on fish even. And, you know, you have to be a little bit careful when you're cooking with it because it does have that sweetness to it, and it's going to put a little bit of a char on everything that you cook with it. But, you know, charring is developing flavors, and that's what you want to do. You know, when you're cooking, you want to develop flavors. Isn't that tasty? Isn't that delicious? You get that little acidic punch from the cilantro pesto, the sweetness, and then, of course, the pork is just so tender. I mean, it's
Molly gave
fantastic,
me a huge bite, so she's got to tell you where to go.
Nice.
You tell people go.
Thunder Bay Grille, Pewaukee, Wisconsin. Right across from the mobile station, next to the Wildwood Lodge and the Holiday Inn.
Give us your website.
And your phone number.
Phone number 262-523-4244. Visit us at thunderbaygrill.com.
Okay.
Come on out and see us.
My
so
mom's
good.
going to say what she always says. Molly Faye takes smaller bites on TV.
It was her fault. She cut it.
That was good.
That
so
is
that's a good thing.
delicious.
So good.
Fantastic.
That is good stuff.
Thanks,
Thank you so
Mike.
much.
Thank
Mike.
you.